Welcome back to the Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles channel. Today or tonight, whenever, we have a multi-denominational hunt. We have quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. We've got more of those funky rolls for the nickels. And also for the quarters, I've got some funky rolls. I'm not sure how those will turn out, but we've got a hunt. I will start with the quarters, move on to dimes and nickels, and then pennies. Bring you in with any finds, looking for W's, proofs, silver, Westpoints. Oh, I said W's. Looking for shield nickels, V nickels, buffalo nickels, war nickels, 2009s, 2024s, errors, varieties, proofs, and a whole bunch of stuff in the Lincoln cents as well. Let's get into this hunt. Start with the quarters. I'll be right back. Working on roll number 6, and this was reverse facing, but we've got a 2020 V75 Westpoint quarter. I already saw it. We have a Weir Farm, Vermont. Oh no, I'm sorry, Connecticut. Rockefellers, Vermont. I don't see any die chips or anything like that, but we've got a W on the board. I'll take that. That's awesome. All right, we'll be right back with the finds. See you in a second. All right, 10 rolls of quarters have been hunted. We've got 2 finds. We have an Edith Kanaka Ole with a very minor double die obverse. We have a very little bit of doubling in the hairline here. So extremely minor. Not worth keeping, but something to show. You can see it right there. And then a Westpoint. W quarter and 10 rolls of 10 rolls. I'll take that. It's actually in decent condition too, so not too shabby. Let's keep it going. Get into dimes. I'll be back with any finds. Just finished hunting the 10 rolls of dimes, and it was pretty lackluster at best. We did get a 1968 Canadian dime. And for those of you who don't know, Canada, with their dimes and quarters, their last year minting silver coins was 1968. So some of them are 50% silver and some of them are not. And the way you can figure that out is with the magnet. And that one is not. Neither of them are silver. And then we did get a 1970 Philly with the, I think this is the FS 901 proof reverse. You can tell that by the notches right here in the flame. Let's get into the nickels. I'll bring you in if I come across something. I'll be right back. All right, I just unwrapped the first roll of nickels. All of those chrome looking nickels, the darker colored, are going to be metal detecting finds. They get tossed into a rock tumbler, is what I'm told, for at least the quarters, and these look like they're the same type of damage that the quarters get. So if I take that like that, let me push these aside, and you can see just what we're dealing with here. They're just all pitted. Probably got beat to hell in the rock tumbler. And this is what we have for nickels. And most of the rolls have enders that look like that, so it's probably not going to be a prosperous hunt, but you never know. Let me hunt them. I'll be back with any finds. Working on roll number 5 for the nickels. And this is what we're dealing with. Just trash amongst trash. trash. But we did get silver. I haven't looked at it. It was reverse facing, Philly minted. And what do we have? We have a 1944 out of Philly. Let's keep it going. Maybe we'll find something else. Be right back. The nickel portion of that hunt has now been completed. We have a 1955, one of those trashed nickels, Denver minted. A 1959 Denver minted. A 1942 type 1 Philly minted. Also a rock tumbler. A 1949 Philly minted rock tumbler. I held this one aside just because of this like burn mark or whatever this is. It looks like a heart. Let me show you under the scope. Kind of funky. So I just pulled that aside. Obviously not keeping it, but kind of cool looking. And then we did get silver. We have a Philly minted war nickel from 1944. Let's get into the pennies. I'll bring you in with the finds. Working on roll number 7 for the pennies, and I have come across, what is this? 2, 4, maybe 7 2024s, which I hardly ever find hunting since, and a 2020 DDO that we'll go over afterwards. But I bring you in because we have our first Wheatie. And it's a 1950 Denver. Be nice if that was a nickel. I don't see anything out of the ordinary there.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Stop it. Nothing there. All right, I don't see anything going on there. All right, let's keep the hunt going. I'll bring you in if I come across anything else. All right, here's our finds for the Lincoln Cents 10 rolls. I found 11 2024s. We have our 1950D wheat cent. And under the scope, I have the 2020 right here. And the first 2 and the second 0 are thicker than the second 2 and the second 0. I did just check Wexler's and Variety Vista. I have not seen anything yet. I will check Copper Coins as well. But it appears that it's going to be an unlisted variety. So, but we have that. Let me get our best finds and see at the final wrap-up. All right, here's our best finds for the hunt. We have our 2020 Rear Farm V75 Westpoint. We have our 1970 FS901 Proof Reverse. We have our 1944 Philadelphia Silver War Nickel. A 1950 Denver Wheat Cent. And a 2020 DDO that I cannot find. I even checked Copper Coins just a second ago. There are some that look like it, but the die markers don't line up. And that's our hunt. Actually a pretty good hunt for 10 rolls of each denomination. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. You can do that right down here in the lower left-hand corner. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. I do try to post a video daily, so you have something to watch. If you choose to subscribe, please also hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my upcoming videos. I want to thank you all for watching. See you on the next one.